I'm back. It's me. It's Show. Hi and welcome back. It's Show here. Welcome back to the channel. Yay! And I'm gonna be getting ready to go for lunch with my friend Nilda. And it's 10:42 right now. We're meeting at 1 o'clock, so I literally have 1 hour. And I have this top with me right now. I don't really like this top. It's not like I don't have anything to wear, but I thought, let me just challenge myself and make myself something before we go to link up. At this moment, I got this top in a charity shop a while ago, actually. I think it was like mid-COVID. Oh my god, look, see? Like, what am I doing with a top like this? I got it in a charity shop in Altrincham for literally about £2, and I don't think it's worth the struggle, but let me just tell you right now, this top does not fit. Bruh, this is the best we're gonna do. As you can see, it's not giving. So we're about to flip this top. Let me show you how. Let me sketch it first and I'll show you what I'm actually gonna do, and then we can get right into it. Let me reposition so I can show you my sketch. Okay, so this is what I think I'm going for tomorrow, but plans might change, so let's see. Okay, so I want to do like a kind of like this, and then I want that to come all the way down to cross over like that. Okay, that's what we're going for. Now obviously I don't have the right color, but basically that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I don't have anything like this. Okay, so hopefully I can achieve this. That's what I'm going for. Okay, super easy. Alright, come on now. Alright, let's do it. We ain't wasting no time with this one. The time at the moment is 10:44. We're just gonna literally dive straight into it. Let me start by moisturizing myself, because the last thing I want y'all to see me do is be dry twisting. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by actually cutting the top. So we're gonna cut the top first, in order to make the bridge for our titties to stand. So I'm gonna start off by, I hope you can see, I'm gonna start off by cutting off the sleeves. Start by cutting off the sleeves from the inside. So just like so. So I'm gonna grab my sleeves like so. Hopefully y'all can see that. And I'm just gonna cut about an extra 1.5 inches outside. So just gonna cut like that, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Beautiful. Okay, that's what we're working with at the moment. So this part is fine in terms of holding onto my body. So I'm also going to create just kind of like the body part here. So it's gonna sit underneath. So I'm literally gonna cut, let me lay it out for you. I'm gonna cut straight across like so. Beautiful. Look at how easy that is. Put this bit to the side. We're not necessarily going to touch that bit, but yeah, this is just scrapped at the moment. For the breast part, what we're going to do is we're going to cut down the armpit. So this was the sleeve before, if you can see that. That was a sleeve before, and now we're literally going to cut down the armpit. The way to do it. Yes. So I'm just going to grab one side and cut all the way down. Just like that. And it's good because this part is actually hemmed already, so it makes everything so much easier. And that's what you should be working with at the moment. Do the same on the other side. Just cut down a chosen side, just like so. And there you have it so far. Let me lay it out for you. That is gonna sit on this booby part, if I can get it right, just like so. But I'm obviously going to hem this aspect of the top. Okay, do you get it? You get it? You got it? Good. Cool. Now all we need to do is sew it together. So let's set up the sewing machine. Right now I'm just picking what type of threads I want to have. Do I want to have more of a light base, or do I want to have more of a brown base? I think I'm leaning towards more of the brown because it's a little bit more subtle. Sometimes I would also go with like white as well. And I'm literally just going to change my bobbin case at the moment. We're on 11:15. 11:15. We're doing okay. We're doing okay for time. I have 45 minutes left before I need to start doing my face. Cool. Then I'm going to thread my needle. Naturally, I've always struggled a little bit when it comes to threading with long nails, and I figured out the short nails always works for me. So now we've put the sewing machine in place, let's just pin what we need to so that it's very easy for us to basically get the job done. So as I mentioned, this is the bottom. You always pin inside out. Please, if there's anything that you learn from this video, please always pin inside out. Okay, I kind of wanted to have a little bit more of a dip into the clothing. Let me see how I can do that. So I don't want it to just sit right underneath. I want it to be like cut into it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna make a slight incision. I am a bit nervous though. I'm gonna make a slight incision. Maybe, let's draw a little bit. I don't know if I've said this in a previous video, but always use a drawing pencil. I'm going to just kind of sketch where I want my boob part to go. And I need to also measure whilst I'm doing this. My boobs are, from cup to cup, it's around 48 centimeters. That's what's gonna stretch across. Let me just quickly put it on. So that's what it looks like when it's on my body. So first I want to sew the insides of this first. Let's turn on the sewing machine and get that done. I'm gonna go from top to bottom of the sleeves. I'm saying sleeves. There's probably a more professional way of describing this, but hey ho, you get what I mean. Make sure it's sewing clean. Yep, it is. There we go, there's one side. Now to do the other side, we do need to cut and figure out how much we need. So I am gonna curve it in a little bit, just like so. And I don't actually think we'll need that much more, really. I think that's all I need to cover up my boobie. Let's see. That's about it, really. I might just keep that open. Let me just keep it open for now. So I'm just gonna trim, because you always wanna have too much more material than too less of material, you know? Let's sew. Yes, it's coming together. Okay, cool. Now I just need to sew this bit on. But first, let's hem the back, because one thing for sure, one thing for certain, the back also needs to look cute. Yes, it's not in frame, but the back also needs to look cute. So by that I mean, remember our body piece? I'm just gonna hem all the way around, and then we're gonna sew everything together. Making sure that you are sewing inside out. Sew inside out. Let's get started with that then. Keep it nice and tight. Nice and tight, that's what she said, boy. Beautiful. Look at that, that's gorgeous. If I had time, I would double hem. So that means just basically go over exactly where I've already sewn, but you have to be quite precise with it, and I just don't have the time for that right now. It's because I've got to get ready to go soon. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Super, super cute. Oh my God. So this is the front. Now I just need to sew on my boobie holes. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pin my handy dandy pin box, which I do actually need to buy some more pins, but oh, you know when you procrastinate something and it's just taking ages and you're just like, oh my God, I'm gonna get to it, okay, I'm gonna get to it. So now we're gonna pin on where we want our holders to be. I want to get it into the vibe where I don't actually need to wear a bra, because who enjoys wearing a bra? Yes, you have to do it, and yeah, you can keep your titties nice and tight for a while, but it's not really that fun. So yeah. So literally what I'm gonna do is, from where this part holds, so I'm just gonna put a pin. I'm just gonna put a pin in it, just like so. I'm gonna pin there, and then I'm gonna pin straight across. And you wanna keep everything like stretched and tight, because that's how it's gonna hold together. So I'm just gonna pin straight across, like so. See how I'm like pinning it with the change in shape? Just like so. You wanna stretch everything. Trust me on this. Okay, so that's number one. kind of have an idea of kind of what it's going to sit like. Do you like it? Do you not? I like this. Okay, I'm going to do basically the same with the other side. And then I'm going to sew everything together, just like a straight line. 2 straight lines, because it's the boob part, you need it to be like extra strong, so we're gonna do 2 lines for that. So as the 2 bits, 2 holders, I'm sewing them in, I'm gonna actually overlap them a little bit, just so I have a little bit of security. So simply just like that, you see, they're gonna overlap just like that. And I'm gonna put 2 pins. Okay, and then same thing again, we're just gonna stretch and pin. So stretch so the fabric has like the same amount of tension, and then you're gonna pin. Doesn't have to be perfect, it is what it is. Okay, perfect. And now I'm just gonna sew and wish myself the best. This is the most nerve-wracking part, but I always start in the middle and then I pull outwards. So sew from here, pull outwards, sew from here, pull outwards. Okay, there's been a few times I've done this and it's gone completely wrong, but hey ho, believe in yourself, man. Here we go. Just as you're about to end the attachment, you want to sew so that your line ends up with this line, okay? So your line to add on ends with the hemline of the body part. Time for the other side, and then we have the grand reveal. That is literally around the corner from me, so I'll catch up with you when I'm with her. And that's all we got. Okay. That's all we have. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this top, so much that I wore it twice, not to swear, but I loved it. I wore it in June 2025, obviously for brunch with Nilda, and then I also wore it again in Lanzarote November 2025, and yeah, it was just like, it was so easy to make. It felt doable, it felt like within myself, like it wasn't something that I put too much pressure on. I just wanted to see what I could create, and the fact that that came out, yeah, I'm happy, I'm satisfied. Listen, I'm all about revamping, recycling. If you don't fit it no more, you're gonna make it fit one way or another. But God, clothes just make you feel so good, and this was me in Lanzarote wearing it. These are the pictures, and yeah, it was a unique piece. Now I can put that in my archive. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm rambling now. Let me let you go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back here with some more content, more sewing, and if you need anything between now and then, I'll be on Instagram, you know. Don't be a stranger. Enjoy your week, enjoy your day wherever you are, and I shall speak to you in my next video. Bye.